Hello, and welcome. We are continuing Dragon Quest XI. We're doing main story, because that's all that's left. And yeah. Well, no, technically there's one side quest I could do, but
Senor Roberto, so wonderful to see you after so many years. And your companions too, of course.
Good to see you looking so well, Cervantes. Now, I don't suppose Don Rodrigo's about for a wee chat, is he?
Lo siento, senor, so sorry. But I am afraid he has gone to Eliador. He is instructing the guards there in the art of swordsmanship, you see.
Ah, now that's a shame. I do so love our wee chats about fighting and horses and fighting.
Don Rodrigo will be sorry to have missed you too, senor. He often speaks of your visits very fondly.
Well, I'm sure we'll have a chance for a proper chinwag next time I'm in town. Now, there's something I was wanting to ask you, Cervantes. I was hoping to head out to sea in search of more interesting topics of conversation. You couldn't open the sea gates for me, could you?
It will be my pleasure, Senor Roberto. Can you imagine how angry Don Rodrigo would be if I refused? I will open them right away. If you go on board your ship, you will be able to sail straight through.
You're a good man, Cervantes. Thanks a million. And give my regards to Don Rodrigo, won't you?
I'll open the sea gates for you, board your ship, and be ready to set sail, por favor. Your ship is currently anchored in coast the Valor of the Sea. The end. Once you have boarded, you must steer hard to starboard. Hello, Senito, excuse me, Senor. Forgive me, but Don Rodrigo is not in his chambers at the moment. I'm afraid I will have to ask you to leave. Perhaps you can come back later. I've been in here. Yeah, I think I've been here. Didn't realize whose room it was, Sabanto's, isn't it?
Here's our pal, Cervantes. Give him a nice thank you wave, everybody.
Madre mia. Is it him?
Wonderful. Did I do all right?
Where did all this horrible fog come from? I can't see a thing.
Hey, Sylv, what's going on?
I'm truly mystified. But whatever it is, I don't like it. Steering hard a starboard!
The mists are clearing. I can see light up ahead.
Where in the world are we?
Sorry, honey, but I haven't a clue where we are. This island doesn't appear on any of my maps. I want to wave bye-bye to this forsaken place as soon as possible, but so long as the stallion is stuck at the sandbank, we're staying right here. Sorry, Dollface, but the ship's stuck on the sandbar. We ain't going nowhere for a minute. Me and Sylvia are gonna see if we can't push the old girl free. You lot just sit tight. Everything'll be sorted out in no time. Something's not right about this place. No wind, no waves. It almost feels like time stopped altogether. Well, there's waves right there, but yeah. What a pretty little island this is. It looks just like the one in the picture book I always used to read when I was little. I always said to Veronica that I'd like to go there, and to meet the handsome prince who lived here too. There's absolutely nothing here. Let's not wasting more time than we have to. As soon as the winds pick up, we're getting back on the hunt for the orbs.
What a strange place. It's almost like being in a dream. since the day we said goodbye.
Oh god, you rhyme.
Oh, Hey! What do you think you're playing at, scaring us like that? And there's no need to look so disappointed to see us. Hold on. Are you a mermaid? That's strange. You didn't scream or try to catch me in a net. You're different from most other human beings that I've met. My name's Michelle. I'm sorry if I gave you all a fright. It's just I thought my Kai was back and I got all excited. Wow, I can't believe I'm talking to a real live mermaid. But anyway, who's this Kai you keep talking about? He's a tender-hearted fisherman from Lonalulu Bay. He promised he would meet me here upon our wedding day. Your wedding day? I didn't even think humans and mermaids could get married. At first I was the same. I thought we'd never be together. I thought the mermaid's burden would keep us apart forever. For if a mermaid leaves the sea and makes the land her home, if ever she gets wet again, she melts away to foam.
Whoa.
But when I told my Kai I couldn't come to live with him, he said, in that case, Shell, you better teach me how to swim. And so I got the blessing of the Queen beneath the sea. He's going to come to Nautica and live down there with me.
Oh, that's wonderful news. Congratulations.
But he's supposed to meet me here so we can be together. And I've been waiting for him now for what feels like forever. I know he'd never break his word. He's not that sort of person. But the longer that he stays away, the more my worries worsen. I know it's rude to ask you, but I beg, I plead, I pray. Could you go to Lonalulu and make sure my Kai's okay? So you're from the bottom of the sea, where the giant pearl from the story went. I wonder... Aha! How about this? If we go and check on your fiancé, will you take us down to see the Queen? To pay for such a kindness, it's the least that I can do. I'll sing my song and safely sink your ship and all your crew.
If anyone knows the truth about this giant pearl, it's the Queen of the Sea. If it leads us to another one of the orbs, it's worth helping. Wouldn't you say?
Thank you, all of you. I'd be indebted to you. If you could try to find him in the town of Lonalulu. I'll mark the village on your map. It's to the south of Hotto. A beautiful blue bay behind an isolated grotto. My Kai's a famous fisherman, as rugged as the ocean. A hanky-chanky sailor stuffed with smouldering emotion. Oh, now I'm all embarrassed. Don't tell him what I said. Just bring my darling back so we can finally be wed.
My darling lives far, far away. It's quite a lengthy trip. South and east of Hotto, you can only get there by ship. To make sure you don't get lost, I've marked it on your map. Please go to Lonalulu, friends. Bring back my chop. There's one more thing I'd like to ask before you disappear. Please don't tell anyone but Kai I'm waiting for him here. I'm not sure why, but lots of sailors seem to hate my kind. If you could keep our secret, it'd really ease my mind. Nice. I had a word with that Michelle Lovelyville, and you ain't gonna believe this. She only gone and used her memory powers to get the stallion moving again. We can leave whenever you're ready. Watch your boss. Back aboard the stallion, then, is it? Yes. Okay, cool, so I can zoom here whenever I need to. That's a trophy? There's so many places.
Let's do this.
Nice. Double nice.
We win again.
Oh, it's because it's flying.
Yeah.
24 plus
Easy peasy.
15. That's like 40.
Wonderful.
we win again.
Aloha, travelers. Don't stop here. These waters are dangerous. Sail on, sail on. I'll be right back. I just need a restroom break. Okay, I'm back.
Oh, here we are in beautiful Honolulu, a seaside paradise that Shell tells me is home to the prettiest pals in all the world.
Pearls!
Bright blue waves, pure white sands, and fabulous jewels just lying on the beach. Truly, darlings, this is the promised land. Although it does seem a little less promising than I expected, Where is everybody?
Something's not right here. Still, it's not our problem. Let's just find this Kai guy and get out of here.
Welcome to Lulu, the seaside paradise of crystal waters and perfect pearls. We hope you enjoy your stay. If you're looking to trade pearls, I'm afraid you come at a bad time. A nasty tentacular's been stirring up trouble in the sea south of here. The men haven't been able to catch a thing. I'm sorry, but we're all sold out. Oh, you're looking for a guy? I didn't know that boy had any friends. You should go and see his ma. You'll usually find her up at the church. During the day anyhow. As soon as sunset, she runs home and refuses to come out until it's light again. They're kind of a weird family. There's a crazy woman who lives in our village. She's totally pupil. Every morning she goes up to the top of the cliff and fires a cannon. And it's like, Kani Kano, boom. The day has begun. I don't know why she does it. Guess she must have something against sleepyheads. I only got married last month, and my new honey has gone away to fight the tentacular. I'm praying that he makes it back in one piece. Please, I beg of you, keep my husband safe. Some days ago, an enormous tentacular appeared in the sea nearby. We haven't been able to catch any fish or gather any pearls since. All the able-bodied men have sailed out to drive the monster from our waters and protect our livelihoods. As Kuhana of this village, I wish I could have sailed with them, but I'm too old and frail. I would have only gotten in their way. The localization for Dragon Quest is a little weird in terms of accents and how this place be compared to Hawaii and shit. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. Yeah, I got horse manure. Memoirs of a Treasure Hunter, Volume 2. This is Jonah of pseudonym Treasure Hunter Extraordinaire. I came to this village after catching wind of a rumor that a schooner carrying the rainbow was wrecked somewhere in Edria, southern seas. In exchange for a couple of my best maps and charts, I enlisted the aid of the finest fishermen here. We dredged near enough the whole blessed ocean, but all we came back with was a few tasty scallops for the sea. So I've been spending a quiet evening in the bar enjoying our tasty catch, the village local brew, and the company of landlord's beautiful daughter. She tells me that my friend and fisherman is engaged to be married. He doesn't seem too keen on the arrangement, though. I shouldn't be surprised if he turns out to have his eye on someone else. But it's late now, and growing dark. I may not have found the rainbow. But I've had a lovely day, and met some lovelier people. Ah, the traveler's life suits me down to the ground. My first curly pieces. Need a lava lump. Well, I need 2 lava lumps and 2 red eyes. Well, I guess I could do without Sylvando getting a sword, but damn. Came all the way to this far-flung backwater to buy some of their famous pearls, but it seems a certain giant squid has other ideas. It's making a nuisance of itself on the coast and stopping the fishermen doing their job. Now they're completely out of stock. Did you come here looking for girls too? I'm afraid it looks like all we can do is pray that the locals finish off the horrible thing quickly so they can get back to work. Well, speaking of praying, there's a little church behind the village. I guess that's at the top of the stairs if you ever need one. The fishermen of the low hour are the life of the soul in the village, the lifeblood of the spar. I've known every one of them since they were little geese. You're asking if I know Kai? Sure I know him. Quiet kid. To tell the truth, I never liked the idea of him sailing with the other men. If you ask me, the boy's trouble. Kai and me, we don't really get along. Why is he always gotta try and be so serious? That guy needs to loosen up and let his hair down once in a while. While my pa's away, my mom's taking care of his job by the docks. She doesn't finish until very late, so I have to cook for myself. I always follow the recipes just like she shows me, but when I eat on my own, it never tastes so good. I can't figure out why. Aha. Nice. Be right back, another restroom break. I don't know what's wrong with me. Too much coffee. Oh, okay, I'm back. I can't sleep. I'm too worried my husband's never gonna come back from fighting that tentacular. How am I gonna raise 2 kids all on my own? I just want him home. I'm lucky to have such goods. Even when their mama's sick, I can rely on them to keep the business going. I don't know why I did to deserve them. I'm so thankful I could cry. I've been here already. Yeah, I have. Okay. There's a book called Dave Legend. Despite his humble beginnings as a farmer's son, our hero's winning personality and superior physical strength enabled him to quickly climb the ranks of the Swartz, Rusty, and Royal Navy. But when his beloved king fell, he became a pink-masked privateer, striking fear into the hearts of the vilest scum of the seas, expressing his grief in incident that soon became infamous the world over. With the help of a mysterious traveling entertainer friend, he somehow managed to paint the masts of every ship in the inland sea, frigates, fragrators, bippers, and caravels a shocking shade of pink. Even to this day, that bold and brilliant gesture is burnt into the memories of seafarers everywhere, and the name Dave into the hearts and minds of admirers everywhere. It's got some lore on my shipmate Dave. That's so cool. If that's the right Dave, I'm not sure. wait to start unlocking these doors, man. There's nothing I love more than the sound of cannon fire. As far as I'm concerned, every day should start with a bang. My late husband, rest his soul, made all the cannons you will see dotted around the village, and he made them just for me. They're louder than anything. I'll fire this one again when the sun sinks beneath the horizon, so keep your ears open.
Look! Auntie's here! The show's about to begin!
Are you all paying attention? Good. Then I'll tell you the tale of the terrible curse that befell our village long ago. The curse of a crafty creature with a face as pretty as a pearl, but a heart as black as coal. Now, let's begin. Once upon a time, a master fisherman lived in Lonalulu. He caught more fish and gathered more pearls than any of the other men in the village. The mayor of Lonalulu, the big kahuna, was very fond of this fisherman and offered him the hand of his beloved daughter. The fisherman and the kahuna's daughter agreed to be married, and the future of the village looked bright. Until the day of the storm. The fisherman was caught up in a terrible tempest, and he and his catch were thrown into the ocean. he sank through the water, he saw the pearls he had gathered shining like stars all around him. The light faded, and he prepared to meet his maker. But instead, he met her. A mermaid more beautiful than any creature he had seen before. She held him in her arms and whispered in his ear, "I will give you your life if you give me your soul." Many days passed and the fisherman did not return. The people of the village thought him dead and held a funeral for him on the beach. But just as they were beginning to sing his soul into the next world, he appeared, exhausted but alive. The kahuna's daughter was overjoyed to have her beloved home and stayed by his bedside night and day, nursing him back to health. But the fisherman was no longer the man she knew. All day he would stare out to sea, muttering over and over, "I must marry that mermaid." Then one day he threw his fiancée aside and ran to the harbor screaming, "I must go back to her." The kahuna was furious. He banished the fisherman from the village and burned his boat so he could never set sail again. And so, the man who was once the pride of Lonalulu spent the rest of his days alone on Saikiki Beach, haunted by the mermaid who stole his soul.
That was cool.
That's all for today, children. I'll tell you the rest of the story tomorrow. Mermaids are scary! Whoa! The mermaid's coming to steal our souls! Run! Aloha, friends. Is there anything I can do for you?
Maybe. We're looking for a fisherman called Kai. Do you know where we can find him?
Oh my! What a coincidence! You must be looking for my son, Kainui. Are you friends of his? I'm afraid he's not here at the moment. All the men have sailed west to fight the giant squid that's been attacking our ships. If you want to hurry things along, maybe you could go lend a hand. Once that monster's dealt with, they'll all come back to the village, sure enough. But be wary, friends. That squid isn't the only danger out on the seas. Don't let a crafty mermaid make you all pupule. I'd hate to see you go crazy.
Everybody in Lonalulu knows the story about the mermaid's curse, the one from Monty Picture Show. Mermaids that might look pretty, but underneath it all, they're super mean. It's all just an act to trick you into giving them things you love the most. My boy kinda sailed west with the rest of the men. They've gone to do something about the tentacular that's been attacking our ships. If you're looking for him, that's where he'll be, but be careful out there, traveler. There are scarier things than giant squid in the sea. You spy a mermaid, steer well clear, or you'll be waving aloha to your souls. So, of course. When dark clouds spread across the sea, so too do they fill the hearts of the people. These are not my words, but those of my predecessor's predecessor. You're a seafarer, are you not? You were the storm clouds both above and within. Now how can I help you? Alright, that's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you for watching. As always, have a good day or night. And above all, take care of yourself. Be easy. Peace.